you so much for joining me in a beautiful Bali. And I wanted to do a quick video with some of my fave neck stretches. So for about the past year, I've been having some neck issues, which is a bummer, but I'm learning a lot from it. And so sometimes what will happen is my neck and my traps will seize up, and I have a hard time kind of turning my head. And it happens every few months, triggered by different things, and it feels frustrating. I get frustrated. So I'm learning to slow down, which is something that I've never been good at. And I'm learning to feel in even more. So after a while, finding that, the silver lining. So there is always something that we can learn. And I know I get a lot of emails and messages from people we all have, these bodies that break down on us sometimes. So it's finding how we can navigate, how we can do things a little bit differently. And a lot of it is how we can navigate it in our mind whenever things get edgy. Yeah. So maybe it's a physical pain, maybe it's an emotional pain. Pain happens for sure. I need a t-shirt that says pain happens, because it does. So it's how are we going to relate to it, and how can we befriend the pleasant situations, and we can also, befriend and hold space for the unpleasant ones. So one of the simple things that we learn in yoga, simple, not easy, let me say, is breathing. So the breath is the language of the nervous system. And I talk about this sometimes. Our sympathetic nervous system is this fear and this fight response at a survival level. So whenever we have anxiety, whenever we have a tension. So you could be sitting in traffic, or you could be fighting with your partner, different things. This is hitting the sympathetic nervous system. And it makes us hold our breath and breathe shallow up in our chest. So sometimes if the breath is like that and there's not even a situation, then that's going to trigger that response. So by doing the opposite, by really sinking into the breath, especially the exhale, it sinks into the parasympathetic, which is everything is good. It's the relax, the rest, and digest. Yeah? The ease. So even though things aren't easy very often, we can move towards them if we can find some ease in the breath. We can calm our system down and then navigate better. We can learn to respond rather than react. That's a good one. That's a bonus. So lots of different things we can do. And then also at a physical level, whenever we're having tension, we tend to hold up, especially with the neck pain. So when my neck hurts, they start crawling up to my ears. So really have to put attention on relaxing down, and the breath helps me sink in there. Yeah? So that being said, we're going to be emphasizing our exhale. So the inhale will happen naturally, but I really want you to focus on your exhale. And close your eyes down, and we'll just start with that. So really tracing the exhale from the beginning of it all the way to the end, to let the inhale happen naturally. And maybe after only a few breaths, you can feel some edges soften. There's a quote from a famous yogi, classic, an OG yogi, Deshakar, I'm not saying his name right, that says the breath is the wonder drug. Beautiful. So envision the shoulders falling away from the neck. And then press down through the sit bones and allow that pushing down to reach the crown of the head up. So this equal opposition. When you press down, it creates the energy to lift as well. So as the crown of the head lifts up, imagine there being more space between the shoulders and the ears and the ribs and the hips. So creating lots of space here. Then take your right ear over towards your right shoulder. can open your eyes if you'd like. Sometimes this left shoulder wants to just crawl up with it, so we're not actually just turning here. We want to leave the left shoulder where it is and just turn the head. So if you notice that you're leaning the whole body, then come back up. Shoulders staying above the hips. Beautiful. Then come back up and over to the left. I got a little pop. So really imagining this length between the ear and the shoulder. And inhale, come back up. Open the arms up, cactus the arms. Maybe do a little wiggle, drop the shoulders down. And then take the hands behind the back, interlace the hands. Roll the shoulders back, pull the fists away, and then have the elbows moving in towards each other slightly. So we're not just holding at the wrist, we're actually rolling the shoulders back. If you can imagine you are going to squeeze an orange with a scapula, you're going to juice an orange. And then you can squeeze the shoulders. Now take the fist over towards your right side. Yeah? So it'll be like this. We're going to turn, then again, the right ear over towards the right shoulder. See how my right elbow's coming out right here? I'm going to pull it in. I'm going to pull my shoulders blades together, pull the elbows together. So I'm getting more length on the left side body. This might be intense, and if it is intense, notice if you're holding your breath, and also notice where the breath is going. Can you send it all the way down into the belly? So we want deep belly breaths as opposed to the shallow chest breathing. So some options you can do for a little exploration here is turn the gaze down and then move it back up. Whenever you find a spot of tension, stay there, stay with it, and breathe into it. Send some exhale at it. So just exploring a couple more rounds of breath. And bring the head back up. Release the hands. Once more, cactus the arms. A little bit of a wiggle. Move the shoulders, roll the shoulders back. And then again, take the hands behind the back. Interlace the other way with the finger, so it should feel the strange way. Roll the shoulders back. Juice an orange in between your scapulas. And then take the fists over towards the left side. Bring the elbows towards each other. Shoulder blades towards each other. And then tilt the head over towards the left. And send that breath deep into the belly. And then emphasize your exhale. Natural inhale. And an emphasized exhale. So what I mean by emphasizing is really putting the attention on it, drawing it out, maybe even making it a little bit longer. If you like to move your head, if you want to explore a little bit here, you can just turn where the gaze goes. Again, reignite the elbows coming towards each other, the scapulas coming towards each other. One more inhale. Full exhale. And release the arms. Let's kind of roll it out here. Yes. I'm just going to do some spinal circles, spinal spirals. So when you come forward, inhale, open the throat, open the heart. Exhale, come back, round the back. Tuck the chin to the chest. Think about bringing the pubic bone up towards the chin. That would be weird if we could actually do that. But that's just the direction that you're going. So you're rounding in and then opening up. Oof, I'm getting some cracks. Good, good, good. Some movement. And then go to the other side. Opening up the spine. So really important to move the spine in all directions on the daily. So we're spiraling here. Let's do some cat-cow, seated cat-cow. and stay back for a moment. You can push away at the knees, curl down. If you're going to touch your nose to your belly button, let the head hang and feel the muscles on the sides of the spine. And then inhale, come forward. Exhale, come back and stay. Inhale here, let the head be heavy. Exhale here. Inhale, come forward. Now just moving with breath. So maybe you're breathing a little faster, a little bit slower than me, but we can all probably slow it down just a little bit. I'll slow down a little bit too. Another way we can emphasize the exhale is by making it audible. So a hum, or a any kind of sound you want to make. Beautiful, coming up to center. And we'll go laterally now as well. Just going to reach over towards the left side, open up the heart, gaze up. Inhale, come up, and we'll go to the other side. So moving on the lateral plane. Inhale up. Exhale down. Once more to the left. All right, check it. So we're going to move forward. I'm going to round, spiral my heart down. I'm going to come all the way around and up to the left. Exhale, coming down, and inhale up. So we've switched the breath. The inhale is always an expansion, and exhale is more of a contraction, a coming in, a coming low. Once more each side. Beautiful. And come up. Nice. Now we're going to take a twist. So before we twist, press down through the sit bones. Feel how that lifts the spine up, so creating length. And then we'll twist over towards the right. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, stay. Pull the heart center forward slightly. Sometimes we have a tendency to round down, so we really want to keep the shoulders back. Bring the heart forward. One more breath. Leave the left hand where it is. Bring the right arm around. Tuck down. So curl in, chin to chest. Shake the head, no. That's nice. Inhale, leave the arms as they are. Well, don't leave them as they are, but leave them crossed, and we'll come into eagle arms. Backs of the hands can touch, front of the hands can touch, yeah? Pull the elbows away from the shoulders, so it kind of looks like this, or stretching the upper back, the trap area. So pull that away. Tuck down. Exhale. On an inhale, lift up, arch the back. And exhale, round. Once more, inhale, lift, arch. And exhale, round. Inhale, cactus the arms. And again, we'll just like this wiggle cactus. I'll have to make up a name for it. It feels good. And we twist towards the left. So pressing down through the sit bones, that allows us to lift up. Pull the heart center forward slightly and the shoulders away from the ears. You can even use the back of your right hand or the back of the hand to push into the leg a little bit. You'll get a little more movement here. Maybe some audible exhales to sink into this. One more inhale. Full exhale. Then inhale, spiral the heart forward. Leave the right hand where it is. Left hand comes around. Tuck everything down. Take a moment here. Shake the head yes or no. Get a stretch, get an opening. And slowly come forward. Eagle the arms, backs of the palms, front of the palms, and we move with breath. Inhale. Exhale, round. Pull the elbows away from the chest. Inhale, come up and arch. And exhale, pull the elbows away and round. Once more. Maybe even slower here. Actively pushing the arms into one another as well, getting that isometric action. Round down. And inhale one more time, cactus the arms and maneuver the shoulders. Wiggle them around. Bring the arms down. Nice. Switch the cross of your legs if you need to, or if you need to wiggle them out at all. So this sequence can easily be done sitting anyway. Even if you want to sit on a chair, we can do this. You can do this here. Okay. So just a few more neck things. You're just gonna turn the neck. Yeah. We'll look to the right and look to the left. Very simple movements here, but notice if there's any tension, if there's any adhesion. Let's do it with a 4 count. So we'll inhale, turning to the right for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale 4 to the left, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just feeling in. Once more each side. Beautiful. Come to center. Interlace the hands behind the head. Lean the head back. Open up. Let the hands hold the head. And then exhale, round all the way down. So we're going to do this to a 4 count as well. So these are the movements. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, round, 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue like this. Really enunciate the movement. Articulate the movement as if you could feel each vertebrae curling and expanding. You can even envision that as well. Envision the spine arching and rounding. Beautiful. Once more up, inhale. And exhale. Well, I hope that you found a little bit of relief. My neck definitely feels a little bit better. And remember this, emphasizing the exhale in any uncomfortable situation. So whether you're in neck pain, whether you're in relational pain, when you're frustrated, or you're in a long line, many, many different things. We have a tendency to hold the breath, breathe up into the chest. So this trick, this emphasizing the exhale, audible exhale, making it longer than the inhale, it's going to kick into gear that parasympathetic, which is your friend. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you're interested in deepening your practice and you want to check out some longer classes, then head over to Om Yoga Tribe. The link is in the details, and I have hour-long classes there, and there's a budding, growing library. I'm putting out a new class every month there, so that's all available to you. Any questions about that, feel free to let me know, and let me know how you enjoyed the class in the comments, and I will see you on your mat next time. Peace.